All right, Any Given Sunday Sports Special. It's me, Jesus. I'm here. I'm back. I know, I know. It's been a while, and I'll own it. It's been crazy. I apologize to you all. Definitely miss doing these videos. Definitely miss being able just to engage everybody and just overall just have a good time. So I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go through these last week's games. I'm gonna go through my picks for next week, and we're just gonna go ahead and have a good time. It's not gonna be the longest video because I know you all have time, and I want to respect that time of you all. Let's get right to it. First game that I want to go over is my game, New York Powers versus Daytona Daunting Ducks. Daunting Ducks were our team that's up on the rise. They're showing talent. They're showing consistency. They look like they're improving, but they came just short this past week, losing 152 and a half to 99. Yeah, I really can't knock Jose in this game. I think 99 points was solid, but could have had slightly more. But 152 by the New York Powers. I mean, that alone, just right there. I mean, you look at it. Henry 26 points, McLaurin 24 points. Even Mahomes in a bad game puts up 24 points. That's just hard to overcome when that many people score. And props to the Powers. On my team here, I think I pulled the right strings. I was going back and forth, right? Originally, I was going to play Eckler and Gordon. Then I changed that morning, and I said, no, I'm going to go with Cooks and Gordon at the flex. And then I made one last change, just like probably at 3:40, just before kickoff, and I said, I'm going to go with Robbie Anderson and Gordon. And boy, was that the right decision. It worked out. So happy to see that. On the other side, Jose has a lot good going for him. Russell Wilson's just getting started. Usually, this is right around the time of the year where he gets going and he takes off, and I think that's what's going to happen here. Next game up is Savage Gang defeats a slightly punty vibe 126-121. It was a great game. We had a couple close games this week. Really, really good game. It just came down to at the end. Connor Sunday night just really put up the numbers, really performed well, and got it done to kind of save Savage Gang season. On the other side, a slightly punty vibe. They're 2-4. It's a struggle for them right now. They're not out of it. They still can make a move, but this really puts their season on the brink, I would say. They have to get hot, and they have to get hot fast. The other game was Slap Sauce versus Colorado Drayton. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this game was gonna go going into Monday night. I said, okay, well, Colorado Drayton's gonna go ahead and pull this off because all they had was Aaron Jones, and he just needed a few points, and he did not get it done. He did not. So this game actually gives the Slap Sauce and brings them to 4-2. The Slap Sauce is a year ahead of schedule. They really usually we always say it takes about 3 years for a team to be completely rebuilt and be able to become competitors when we have a new person come to the league. But he's about a year early. So props to Slap Sauce 4-2. They're in the thick of it. Can they keep this going? I'm not sure. But if Deshaun Watson keeps playing this way, watch out. Anything is definitely possible. On the other side, Colorado Drayton, listen, they've been on fire. It's one loss. I don't think it's the end of the world. I think they'll be just fine, to be honest with you. The other game, another close game here, was Tampa's Empire versus McPoon. And I thought Tampa's Empire were going to win this going into later in the evening into Sunday. And then all of a sudden, McPoon just went nuts. But with that said, I do have to call Steve out on a really, really poor coaching decision. A couple weeks ago, if you all recall, Steve went ahead and traded for Carson Wentz. We assume when he did that, that was to fix his quarterback woes and really go ahead and get it done and really take his team to the next level because he felt he didn't have a quarterback he could play in and week out. And then a few weeks later, he benches him. And he benches him for Jameis Winston. And I understand Jameis Winston was playing well. I get it, completely do. But that's a horrible decision. I didn't understand it when he did it. I don't understand it now. Had he played Carson Wentz, he would have won. I get it. Winston is a quarterback that was playing. He was hot, but it's Jameis Winston. I actually drafted Jameis Winston, and I was only going to use him 1 week and 1 week only. That was my only plan. Ended up just not going with it and just moving on from him. So really, that decision probably cost Steve the season. He could be looking at 2-4 as opposed to 1-5. Could he bounce back? Sure, he can. He could get hot. It's just not looking good though. It's really not. On the other side, McPoon, they just keep winning. They're 5-1, tied for the best record in the league. Matt Ryan, 38 points. You got Devontae Freeman, 24.5, and then George Kittle putting up 14. Props there. And then lastly, the last game was Florida Thirst Traps versus they lost to Dom. And the Thirst Traps just can't catch a break. I mean, you just think about it, 106 to 94.5, and I feel for them. I feel for them because he just wants to win. He's desperate to get himself a win somehow, some way, and he just can't pull it off. Tom Brady did, he did all right, 21. Fournette just continues to be consistent for him, double digits week in and week out, and Mark Ingram as well, but double digits week in and week out. But on the other side, Lamar Jackson and Nick Chubb said, get on my back. We're going to carry this team to the finish line. That's exactly what they did. And here comes Dom trying to make a late push for the playoffs. He's 3-3 right now. So don't sleep on Dom because he is absolutely making that push. All right, now let's get to the upcoming games for this week. And we got the New York Powers versus a slightly punty vibe. 5-1 Powers, slightly punty vibe, 2-4. ESPN has this projected at 124 Powers to 110 Anthony. I'm actually going to go with the Powers. I think Saquon Barkley is expected to be back this week, and if he does return, that gives a really big boost to the Powers. They were scoring a lot before. They're going to score a lot continually, and this potentially puts Anthony's season on the brink. Again, we usually say between 6 to 7 losses is what can maybe get you into the wild card. This will put him at 5 losses if he doesn't pull this off. Of course, Anthony could come through and win. When you have David Johnson, when you have Dak Prescott and those type of guys, anything can happen. You have D-Hop. Anything can happen, but it's definitely something that, it's a concern and you want to look out for. So, but I'm going to go with the New York Powers in this one here. Then we got Savage Gang versus Slap Sauce. This is huge, this game. This is probably my game of the week. I know everybody's going to want me to, everybody's saying I should go with the other one, which is why I'm going to hold them out, the McPoon and Anthony game. But this game right here, this is a season-saving game potentially for Savage Gang. They're 3-3. Slap Sauce is 4-2. Someone is either going to go back into the mix, into the playoff group for the last wildcard spot, or someone's going to go and distance themselves a little bit. And it's going to be fun. I'm looking at it here. ESPN has it Slap Sauce 109, Savage Gang at 96.8. I'm going to go here with with Slap Sauce. I'm going to go with Slap Sauce. Deshaun Watson, I believe in. Derrick Henry, I think, bounces back. I think Tevin Coleman, since he's come back, he's been rock solid. On the other side, Savage Gang just scares me with the quarterback situation. I get it. Allen is going against Miami. You just assume he's going to do well. But I'm not assuming anything. I'm going to go with Slap Sauce here, and we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. Other game here, we have Florida Thirst Traps 0-6 versus Daytona Daunting Ducks 3-3. I'm going with the upset. I'm going with the upset probably for no other reason other than Gabe has to win a game. He has to win a game, right? Let this be the one. And he'll go to 1-6. Tom Brady this week. I think Brady will have a good game. I think Fournette's going to be phenomenal. On the other side, I think Russell Wilson is solid. Le'Veon Bell and Adam Thielen. I know I probably should be picking Daytona Daunting Ducks, but I'm not. I'm not going to do it. I think Gabe is going to surprise people here. I really do. So give me Florida Thirst Traps in this game. And ESPN actually has projected the Thirst Traps as well winning in this game. So we shall see. Then we got My Wife Ruins Everything versus Tampa's Empire. And ESPN has this Empire currently winning, but keep in mind they're both missing players out of their lineup, 93.8 to 92.1. I'm going to agree. I think the Empire find a way to come through in this game and get the victory. I think he's going to be smarter this time. I think he's going to play Carson Wentz. Alvin Kamara, you hope, is going to be able to bounce back. On the other side, Lamar Jackson, Dalvin Cook, Nick Chubb, that group is so strong, so powerful. But just 1 week, things have to go right for Steve, right? Just 1 week. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go with the surprise pick. Give me the Tampa's Empire in here. And then lastly, we got McPoon, the game of the week. McPoon 5-1 versus Colorado Drayton 4-2. This game is huge. Huge, because remember I said the other game was somebody could fall back to the middle of the pack? That could potentially happen if Drayton loses here. They went from being comfortably looking like they're going to get into the playoffs to, wait a minute, now they're in the middle of the pack again. I am going to go here with McPoon handling Go Engines. I think they're solid. I told you guys after the draft that they were a good team. I stick to that. I think they're a good team. I think they're going to find a way to pull it off. I'm probably crazy. I probably should go with Colorado Drayton just because the talent is more on the other side. But I've been picking upsets all this week. Why not go for one more? Why not go for one more? Give me McPoon. I think they're going to go ahead and they're going to pull it off. It's going to be a fun game. Um, and yeah, those are my picks. I told you guys it'd be short. I told you guys I'm gonna try to respect everyone's time. I hope I did. I hope you guys all have a good one. Again, my apologies that it's been so crazy for me, but I try my best to give you guys picks. I tried my best to give you guys shows. Sometimes my schedule just doesn't allow it, but I am doing my very best. Thank you all for your patience. I appreciate every single one of you in this league. And stay safe, be safe. I'm out of here. Peace.